Over the next year, I'm going to attempt my biggest and most difficult challenge yet. That's because I'm going to attempt to reach Diamond in 5 different games. Fortnite, VALORANT, Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege, and League of Legends. And all these games demand a completely different skill set. Different mechanics, different strategies, different ways of thinking. Some of these games are considered among the most difficult in the entire world. At the end of this challenge, I'll finally be able to answer one question. Which competitive game is actually the hardest to reach Diamond in? But wait, there's more. I'm also going to rate each game according to these categories: learning curve, enjoyment, and difficulty, to see what game is truly the pinnacle of the ranked experience. And I'm completely aware that this is an incredibly difficult task. But hey, that's what this channel is all about. So let's begin this epic journey. So the first game on the list is Fortnite. Now I picked Fortnite first because it is the most well-known, competitive game I think out there. However, I also believe it is probably the easiest to reach the highest ranks. Not professionally, but the highest ranks, I think it is the easiest. Now just to clarify, I'm going to be doing
Reload a zero build.
for 3 reasons. One, I believe in build mode. I can get to Diamond pretty easily. If I really wanted to, all I'd have to do is just sit in a bush and get to Diamond. But I think zero build is the most fun for me. Plus reload is a pretty fun game mode. Also, I figured this game would only take like a few days to get to Diamond, so it looked like the perfect starting point. So without further ado, this is game 1. All right. Boop. It's time to go now. No, I don't know why, but I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know. All right. I don't know exactly how to rank up, but we just gotta hit Diamond. We should be able to do that in just a few matches and get on to our next game. You can't convince me as a person. What the heck is this? This is a pretty good game already. 5 wins, top 10. Top 10 scenario, ladies and gentlemen. First game on. Oh my God. Didn't know it was built like that. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if this thing is better, but we're gonna find out. Oh my God. 11 kills already. And this is a good sign for the next year to come. Yeah. Wow, that couldn't have been any better. Textbook start. So after winning my first and literally the game right after that, I landed in Silver 3. So far, Fortnite was shaping up to be an absolute cakewalk. Gold was absolutely no problem. Getting eliminations was not hard at all. That was a crown victory too. I have 5 now. I'm an absolute nerd. Even low plat wasn't even a big deal at all. My only minor complaint is the fact that every gun seemed to need to reload. I mean, the shotgun only has 3 shots. And after that, like after 5 feet, it does 20 damage. What is up with that? Every gun had a rip. But after grinding game after game in platinum, I was getting very close to diamond. Bro. There's a fella in this house. What in the heck? I think I still hit for 100 though, good gosh. There's a guy here. After just a few close games, I was only one win away from diamond. However, this is when I began to notice the first noticeable increase in difficulty. Alright, we only need one more game. Let's see if we can't finish it with a dub. But these last few games did not go according to plan. Take this next game for example. I died to a banana named New Gamer 320. Then the next game, all I needed was just an okay game, but I died to Little Steven. Not once, but twice. I'm looking for you, Little Steven. I'm going to get my revenge. However, I only needed one game to promote to Diamond. My one goal was to reach Diamond with a win, and this was my last game to do it. Can I get Diamond? Absolutely. But can I do it on a win? I don't know. Yeah, she's so low. What the heck? Oh my gosh, dude, where was he? Just put my neck for everyone. My shotgun game has been horrible. I can't get a grip of these shotguns. Ah, there we go. Why did that not work? Explain me, game. Why did that not work? You gotta be careful. These dudes just come out of nowhere and they're just gonna murder you. I really want to move back that direction. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Don't mind me, just landing in a tree. Just a happy little tree here. Okay, I can't heal. I'm dying. Let's use our shockwave. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, we just need to get down. Okay. For some reason, pressing spacebar doesn't want to work. There's 6 people left in the tree still alive. There's a man in the trees. How am I still in this game? Where's the last guy at? No! He has 2 kills! That's alright. I think that's a decent way to end it, though. Let me just tell you the current state of this game. Moment of truth, I suppose. It is now time to give Fortnite its final rating. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the learning curve. So, I'm rating it as 1 being super easy. You go pick up the game and already know all about it. And 10 being very complex to learn and know how to actually play the game. So, Fortnite, I'm going to be giving a 4. I feel like if you just pick up the game and know it's a battle royale, you can already understand and get a good grip of the game pretty fast. Movement in the whole game itself is not hard to understand. And along with that, I just think everything about the game is pretty, for the most part, self-explanatory. So I'm putting the learning curves pretty low. I believe anyone can get to it. So for right now, I'm putting it at 4. So I want to talk about the overall enjoyment of the game. Again, 1 being it is like absolute torture to play, and 10 is like the most fun video game ever made. So I'm going to be giving Fortnite a solid 7 out of 10 here. I think the game is actually pretty fun, especially reload, 0 build. I know y'all might be angry because it's 0 build, but trust me, I could do the exact same thing with builds. The gameplay loop itself is pretty fun. It's unique. Every game you drop in, who knows what kind of loot you're going to get and what situation you get. So the replayability of it is pretty fun. I think the best part, however, which makes the game the most enjoyable, is the fact that you don't have to deal with toxic teammates who are constantly like making your life worse by saying all sorts of nonsense. You can just focus on the game itself and not worry about other people preventing you from ranking up. The only thing that's not making me rank it up a little bit higher is I just feel like it's a little, it doesn't feel just rewarding when you hit diamond. I mean, I know if you hit unreal, it'd probably feel a lot better. Like I said, if you played builds, I'd probably feel better, but for this challenge specifically, just hitting diamond, yeah, it just felt a little lackluster. Hitting diamond just felt like, any other achievement I've done in a video game. It didn't feel like special, like I've earned something. And so for that only reason, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10 for the whole ranked experience. Next, I'm going to do difficulty. 1 being super easy, you can get to the highest rank, you know, using the keyboard and mouse with your butt cheeks. And 10 being incredibly difficult, almost impossible to rank up. In my opinion, this game is a 4 on the difficulty meter. Not talking about builds, okay. The most difficult part of the game is, I think, having decent aim and having to deal with random RNG. Honestly, hitting diamond is a very forgiving experience. Like, I don't even think I went down in rank once. I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm just saying, like, how easy it really is. If you're someone who really struggles with, like, aiming and having maybe decent positioning in a video game, I think that's the only way you'll find this game a little bit challenging. But like I said, the whole you can do nothing and rank up, it just kind of hurts the whole difficulty meter quite a bit. So that's why I'm putting it pretty low at 4, which might be a little bit too much, but I'm just going in off of what I feel like, and this is all just my own opinion. So I'll be giving the overall ranked experience a solid 7. You know, the game is fun. It's not toxic at all. It's a solo game, which if you like that, you'll love it. Because, you know, if you win, it's your fault, and if you lose, it's your fault. It's no other factor other than the fact that it's a battle royale and there's some RNG involved. However, if you're wanting a challenging ranked game, I just don't think that this game delivers on that level. Builds might, but then again, you can reach high rank in builds by not even building. So I think it is a solid 7 out of 10 experience. Enjoyment's fun. Learning curve's pretty low, so you can get into it pretty fast. The difficulty is, yeah, it's lowish. But then again, I'm talking about hitting diamond, and if your one goal is just to get diamond, you'll be able to do that in just a few hours, maybe a day. So Fortnite is currently in first place, just because it's the only game we've played so far. But stay in tune, because our next game is going to be, I'm guessing, so much more difficult than this. So if you made it this far, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.